Welcome to She Made That, a series that celebrates creative women. I'm your host, Daniela, and every month I sit down with women to hear their stories, what they create, and why.
She made that. She made that. You're so creative. She made that.
Hello, thank you so much for joining me today on another creative discussion. Before we begin, can you give yourself a little introduction as well as the business you created for yourself?
Hey Daniela, so my name's Janaya Ward. I am a mum of three, ex-teacher and now a love alchemist and transformation mentor. So I help high achieving and high value women break the patterns and cycles that are keeping them single. I help them to become chosen. So I help them break the cycles, I help them break the patterns, I help them recalibrate the nervous system so that they're able to sustain, hold, and attract the relationship that is perfect to them. My work is very different. I'm not a dating coach. I generally don't do dating tips. I don't do it in a way of strategy. I help women heal from the inside out, where they are becoming a magnet. They're transferring their energy and their frequency to become a match for the love, for the type of love that lasts rather than fleeting love, fleeting relationships, not conforming, not settling for love and relationship that they have deemed whether it to be not so much whether they're not worthy of it, but they feel that they have to settle because they feel that they can't have it all. It's generally women that have created a really nice successful life, whether that be success in their life or their business or their career, but the when it comes to love, it just hasn't clicked for them. So I'm all about um breaking the patterns, as I said, breaking the cycles, the shifts in the mindset. So rather than the doing, but more in shifting mindset as far as who we be.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. I've never heard of a love alchemist before. What would you say is your reason as to doing this service? Were you at one point stuck in terms of breaking patterns as well?
Yeah, so for me, it was a lot of my work is kind of derived from my own inner healing that I've been through as well. And obviously, it's developed further as I've gone on as a coach, where I've particularly helped clients and even myself with like inner child healing, breaking patterns from, generational cycles that I've seen, growing up in my own environment and from other environments that I've been in and been around myself. And it's a lot of it is kind of breaking the habit, as Joe Dispenza says, of being myself. And I've been really fascinated with that work. And just the energy and the work that it takes and the fascination of who you can truly become. I used to be up until probably about a year and a half ago when I was doing in-person work. I used to speak at events, and there was a particular program that I did, which was called Mind Power for Success. So it was like breaking, again, the same kind of thing, cycles and patterns of who we are and who we kind of know who to be, whether it and how we get how we achieve success and how we know it, and just realizing the real power that we've got within ourselves, or real power that the mind has, and how we can use that. So I there's kind of different forms that and angles that I come at this from, because there's another thing that's been really that I found really interesting, and what I also use the power of, and that's the power of using our cycle, our moon cycle as women. There's so much power within that, and there's so much that I've learned and developed about my own cycle, about who I am, the kind of messages and the breakthroughs that I have at the different stages of my moon cycle, and even just learning who I am supposed to be. So yeah, I love the whole work behind it. I love the shifts that can be achieved behind it, and it's something that I bring into my coaching as well. And I help them with their clients, because especially as women, like a lot of us don't know that, especially in, regards to our cycles every month, that we are given certain messages. We're given certain, um, almost like the body teaches you at what speed you are supposed to move, because there are some parts of our cycle where we're supposed to slow down. There's some parts where we're supposed to speed up. There is some points where we're supposed to go within, and truly understand ourselves. There's some points where we're supposed to let go of things. There's some points where we're supposed to embrace. So yeah, it goes really deep, and it goes into different areas. And as I said, like focusing on the inner child, focusing on just the mind in itself and the power within it, focusing on and on our cycles, focusing on the generational patterns. Sometimes they're called curses. um yeah, I like to bring that element into my work. As I said, my work is not surface level. My work is not, just straight dating, teach you how to meet somebody. It is basically using your energy and healing whilst you're healing from the inside out. And yeah, that's basically it.
Out of curiosity, would you say that although it is important to break certain cycles, would you say that um, our experiences make us who we are today? And, like I hear often people say that things happen for a reason. Do you believe in that as well?
I absolutely believe that our experiences shape us into who we are today. And it is important that, yeah, there are some, patterns and cycles, and even beliefs and stories that we do break. I believe that everything happens for a reason. I believe that they are shaping us in one way or another, whether that be, in the direction of relationships, life, self worth, self belief, confidence. Um, because ultimately we can either make those choices where we choose to learn lesson from whatever the belief or the story or the experience is, or um and that can come in a form of awareness as well, like what you're aware of, because some things we just don't have the awareness of it. We don't have the wherewithal, um where we can kind of distinguish the need for a pattern to be broken or a cycle to be broken. Um, and I also think that there's no wrong or right way about it, but it's just the awareness and the choices that we decide to make for ourselves. And I guess the course that we want our lives to go in. So that is, yeah, deciphering, being able to decipher, being able to have that awareness as far as where you want to go, where you are and where you want to go. And what are the things that, you've adopted, taken on a lot of the time subconsciously, that are going to prevent you from doing that?
Yeah, really well said. I agree with you 100%. Um, Now, do you offer your services virtually or in person?
So I offer at the moment, I'm just doing online. I kind of came away from the in-person stuff about a year and a half ago, and yeah, everything that I did now is just online.
Okay, cool. Do you have a website where people can find you?
So I'm in the process of building my website at the moment. I've got a sales page for my current offer. And then gradually over the weeks, that's just going to be built upon, where I'll just be adding more stuff to it. But at the moment, it is just the website, and I also use a link tree and Bitly link as well.
Okay, perfect. I'll make sure to add that in the description. Thank you again for joining me today. Keep doing what you're doing and take care.
She made that. She made that. You're so creative. She made that.